So when I start, I brush out my eyebrows first just so I know that they're like in a line. So like, I want to be able to have like the arch there when I actually like fill them in. Sometimes go back through just to lighten them up a little bit so it's not like so dark and looks like I stamped them on. And then I do concealer around them just to make sure it's like a good line. Okay, so I spread it out on my hand a little bit, and then I'm going to take my small concealer brush and I just dab the edge of it. And then I like go along the bottom of the eyebrow. And then you keep it on the top. You want to like fill your eyebrows in to make sure that they're like even. So after I put my concealer on, I like to go back and like touch up the eyebrows to make sure they're like the same height or around the same height. And you want to make sure your concealer is a little bit blended in. So when you start your eyeshadow, it doesn't like, you can't see the line. And then I just blend the concealer into my forehead. So there's not like a visible crease of when there's concealer, not concealer. Okay. And then I put on my eyebrow gel. It like just like keeps them that way, so if like I touch it, it doesn't like rub off. With the lighter eyeshadow and the brush for the lighter eyeshadow. And I start on the lid, I do a lighter color here. And then I go in to start my crease. So I start with the darker colors and I take the brush for the darker colors. And you want to go right in this little crease here. And then I do a small little like triangle right here. try to blend this in as much as you can. And then I use a pinkish color or a purple color with the crease just to really make your eyes pop. So sometimes if you don't have like a pink color, you can use your blush. I started with my blush and ended up getting like a palette with more like pinkish and purple colors. I put it a little bit under the crease just to blend this in a little bit on the bottom. And then I use a little bit of a darker pink on the top. And with the nude color just to touch up some places, just to see it's all blended in together. And I like doing a line here just to help me when I go in to do my eyeliner later, just to see the edge of it. And I like putting a lighter color, like as close to as a white as you have in the corner, just to really bring out the inside of your eye. And then I like bring it out onto the lid. Eyeliner with your eyes open or closed. I do mine with mine open for half and then I close it at the end just to keep it. A wing isn't really necessary. I just do a little bit of a wing and then the eyelashes pretty much cover it up. So if you mess it up, it's fine. I sometimes add a little bit of a darker like black and not a lot, really just like a little bit in the crease just to connect everything. I would put on the fake eyelashes, but I don't have them with me, so I'm going to put on mascara. But for the fake eyelashes, I make sure I put the eyelash glue on the edge of the fake eyelash, and I put it right on the waterline, right where my eyeliner is. So it looks like it connects right with the lash, and it doesn't. You don't see like the edge of the lash on the eyelid. You just see the lash. I like putting mascara on the bottom of my bottom eyelashes, but you don't have to. Like color up in the crease. I have a pencil to do this, but you don't need it. You could use like one of your eyeshadows to go in and put just a little bit up there. Blend that in. Put concealer down on your hand a little bit in the crease like before. And I do this. If you wear foundation, you would put foundation on before and then apply your concealer on now like before. And then when I want to blend it all together, I have a bigger brush that I just smooth it all out. And then from before, I connect the concealer that was on the upper side of my eyebrow with the one that I just put on, so it's all blending in. I put my blush on, so the line, when I do my fish lips, like the line from here with my cheekbone, I put the blush above it. And then I like to make sure it's not like a red stripe. I like to make sure it's kind of blended into the rest of my concealer. So for my lips, I usually, before I start my makeup, I put a little bit of like chapstick on, just because like putting on a lot of lipstick sometimes really dries out your lips, so I don't want it to be like too dry and like cracky later. So I put on a little bit of concealer. And I like to like rub it in a little bit. Okay. And then I put on my lipstick. So you can use whatever kind of red lipstick you guys want to use. At the end, I usually have a white finishing powder that I put over like my entire face, just to make sure it's like all blended in together and it's not gonna like move or anything or sweat off when I'm dancing. But I don't have that with me, so you just apply that and you'll be done.